Alright, I got another video here of the Flipper Zero and using Evil Portal. So today we're going to install the unleashed firmware on the Flipper Zero and install the Marauder firmware on the Wi-Fi dev board that's from Flipper Zero. So let's go ahead and get into it. Need the Wi-Fi dev board. You can go out to Flipper's website. As you can see here, there's the Flipper Zero and there's the dev board. And remember where the reset and boot buttons are on the Wi-Fi dev board as we go through this. Let's start with installing the unleashed firmware on the Flipper Zero. We're going to download QFlipper and install that. So let's go ahead and do that now. Click save. I just like to install stuff on my desktop so I don't have to chase it in the downloads folder. Alright, click next. Install. Alright, now we're going to go to the GitHub link where unleashed firmware is at. I will provide this link in the video. Alright, let's scroll down to the Windows install. This gives us some details on how to install it. Let's go to the latest release page. We're going to open it up in a new tab. Alright, let's select this this top one here. The update unleashed TGZ file. Let's go ahead and click it. Let's download it. Now let's open up QFlipper again and let's install it. Alright, click install, and this will take a little bit to finish. Success. Now let's get the Marauder firmware for the Wi-Fi dev board. And like I said, I'll provide these links. Right, let's download the zip file. Click view raw. Let's go ahead and download it. All right, let's go ahead and unzip it. Extract all. And let's click on the batch file. Click click more info and click run anyways. Alright, so on this you might have a little trouble connecting the Wi-Fi dev board, and here I'm showing some options to try to get that to connect correctly. So what worked for me was holding the boot button while plugging in the Wi-Fi dev board. There's some other options here where you can get it to get in the bootloader mode. But like I said, I was holding the boot button while plugging it up, and then I was able to have the options in the batch file like it's shown right here. I clicked on option number 1 No, I do not have the SD mod on the Wi-Fi dev board. So let's go ahead and install the Marauder firmware on the Wi-Fi dev board. There's several options here, but we're only going to use the top one. All right, let's click 1. Let's click enter. And it should start installing. And this will install the firmware on the Wi-Fi dev board. Alright, it's kicking off now. It should only take it a minute or two to do this. Probably not even a minute. Alright, so next step, we're going to download some HTML portals. So this will vary from, as you can see here, you'll just download the zip, go to the code, download the zip. Let's open that up, and we're going to have to install these HTML files on the FlipperZero's SD card. And this will be all the different portals we'll have. As you can see, there's several different ones. Let's go ahead and connect the Flipper and install these portals onto the Flipper's SD card. Let's go to SD card, apps, data, Marauder, HTML, and let's go ahead and select all these and move them over. As you can see, you have Amazon, Facebook, T-Mobile, all these different portals. Let's go ahead and move those over. All right, those are copied. All right, now we're actually ready to go to the FlipperZero and work from there. All right, now we're going to start the evil portal. So I just got my Flipper turned on here. Let's go to apps, GPIO. Let's go down to Marauder. Okay, from here we're going to add a name for the SSID. Let's call that Apple. Oops. Let's say Apple Wi-Fi. All right, let's save that. Okay. Let's hit the back button. Let's go to list the SSIDs. All right, we have Apple Wi-Fi on there, and the selection is 0. Let's click back. Let's select that SSID, and it will be 0. Let's save it. All right, 1 selected. Alright, now let's scroll down to the evil portal. Well, actually, let's load the correct HTML. Let's go to the Apple HTML. Let's select that one. Okay. Now let's go ahead and start the portal. Started. Let's see if it's broadcasting the Wi-Fi signal. So let's go here. Let's check the Wi-Fi. Let's see if we see it. Apple Wi-Fi. Let's connect automatically. And now the sign-in page for the Apple login. Let's go ahead and just make up an ID. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do that same password, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's click. Oop, has to be in the right format here. So let's yahoo.com. Now let's click the next. Alright, it didn't do anything, it's not connecting anything, it's actually connecting on the flipper. So now I'm going to plug up the flipper and retrieve those credentials from the SD card. Alright, now let's go and go ahead and retrieve those credentials that we just got from that Wi-Fi portal. Now this is not actually connect you to a Wi-Fi. This is just a way to grab credentials and obtained individuals' credentials. And if you notice, there's different portals to log into. So this could be Amazon credentials, Apple credentials, Gmail credentials, etc. Depending on what portal you have and what portal you're using, you can create portals as well. Alright, so as you can see right here, here's the credentials that we entered. So with this, I will make note that don't just spin this thing up anywhere. There are businesses, there are companies that scan for rogue wireless networks. So just as awareness there, I use this for education purposes. I'm not your mama, I'm not your attorney, and I'm not your conscience. So use this information as you see fit. Thank you.